don't expect any of these videos to be too polished. I don't know if any of you weirdos actually are interested in this, but I bought this car. I don't know if you notice, if you look really carefully, it's fucked. Now we need to find out how fucked it is. The first thing you have to do is delete all the error codes to see if it does anything. Because currently, it doesn't drive, doesn't charge, doesn't do anything. So we'll delete the error codes and see what it does. Right, I've deleted all the error codes. Let's see if it actually does anything. Right. Well, that's a start. Let's see if it actually charges. Orange, 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 green. Basically fixed. Right, surprisingly, despite all the issues, the fact that all the airbags are hanging out and none of the seatbelts work, we've got error codes for airbags, obviously. The Collision Prevention Assist Plus, which is the radar system on the front, which is hanging, and the radio. Oh, fuck. That's it. Right, that's good enough for me. I keep it charging for too long because it needs the coolant to charge. And as you can see, this has got a small hole in it, so the coolant tends to escape all the way down. Oh, for fuck's sake. Anyway. The brake fluid reservoir's popped off, that's handy. The wiper assembly, that explains why it's up like that. There's a few bent things in there, a few cracked things, and yeah. The radiator's bent. Oh, I can't say bent. It's not straight. Well, let's just get the front off and see what we have to replace. Got the front off. As you can see, it's a little bit banana. This is the radar system for the brake assist, and it has to be set at a certain angle. Obviously not that angle. Not that it really helped assisting any brakes, otherwise it probably wouldn't look like that. Although the majority of the car, anything made of plastic has turned into shrapnel, every single piece of car is expensive, so if we can salvage any of it, it will save some money. I mean, that bit looks all right. But that's fairly rubbery, so that should survive. But don't really fancy my chance of much else. I mean, that might be able to plastic weld that together. I fixed one of the two of those before. I might just make a bit there. Yeah, no, that's shrapnel as well. But I mean, surprising. The horn is broken. The wiring is broken. But then the sound generator actually looks to have survived. So it looks like it's probably hit a sturdy midget, perhaps. Now if we just take this out into the sunlight and see what we can actually salvage all the good stuff off of that pile of shit. And it's not much. We've got the lock, which is handy because obviously you don't want to After all the custom locks, one little pull tab, the closers, the under tray, the front air dam thing, and half the polystyrene crash protection thing, but I've got the other half here. Nothing a bit of Airfix glue won't sort out. But one thing smart, fuck you. You think that's alright, do you? To blank off where the fog lights go, instead of having a cover that you can remove. So if you want fog lights, you have to buy an entirely new front panel or cut those out. Fuck you. Alright, remove the crash bar, that'll give us a bit of an idea what's going on. Nah. Wait a minute. Come on, patience, don't fail me now. Fucking prick. Get fucked. More shrapnel. I saved a couple £100 though. Seems fairly undamaged. Still stuff. Yeah. That could actually be saved. If we can get it out. Yeah, alright, well that's better. Now obviously this can't be saved because if you look really carefully, slightly off kilter. That's unsavable. Looking at this damage, I reckon that was a toe ball. And the toe bar must have gone across there, but there's no damage there. Surprisingly, that is dead straight, so obviously it wasn't something coming out of the ground. So that must have been a toe hitch. Unfortunately, it has pushed a lot of things back into the bulkhead, so I have to start removing everything. If this gets long-winded, I'm going to fast forward it. Unfortunately, this headlight is also bollocks. These are expensive now, far too expensive, and several months wait. Now I've run out of spares. Of course, I've attached absolutely everything to the back. Yep, dead. The other side of that. Alright, here we go. Don't panic. Still got broken shit in it, but yeah, love those. But that was the very small good part. Nope. No, I hope the air conditioning gas doesn't escape. I would do this on the hottest day so far of the year. What a brilliant idea that was. Right, let's just I'm catching all. Okay, I'll keep that over here and I'll put it back in later on. Okay, let's put away safely. Well, make a nice bowl, put a few oranges in it. And clearly it's okay for holding gas, but yeah, the shape doesn't really lend itself to being on a fixed car. And I'm guessing then that this is probably still going to be alright. Probably still have water in it. There's one way to try that for sure. Have a little side drain. This is going to be messy. fucked. All fucked. Fortunately, fan shroud has snapped as well. Oh, somebody's wet himself. Boom. I'm glad to see that steering rack's okay, because they were expensive and hard to get because they keep failing. And bottom radiator mounts looks like cat bum holes. That's quite nice. Yeah. Actually, surprisingly, okay. Let me bring you in. Right, the steering rack is untouched. All the brackets. That's had a little kiss from the radiator. That goes up there. The ABS lines are okay. That's fine, that's fine. What the hell was that? Surprise, surprise. Shrapnel. That's okay. We can take that off that. The washer bottle. Yeah, that's okay. Look, who knew? You change the neck on its own. Imagine if they were clever enough to do that on the 450. People would be a lot happier. No. Hang on. When I took the front off, that was sitting up, so it looked like it had come off already and all the fluid had already come out. But unfortunately, the back one was still connected. So when I took it off, obviously all the burning fluid of death went absolutely everywhere. But actually that looks okay, so I think I'll probably better pop it back on. The pin's still there. Oh no. Yeah, I'll fix that, I'll really. Yeah, we'll keep that. Right, any other issues? That does look a bit bent there. But apart from that, I'll be able to get a bit vicious on it and just bend it back down again. It might just still be alright. Apart from that, all of that one seems okay. The chassis leg seems okay. It's just this top part's a bit bent. I think you can actually get replacement ones of those. Doesn't look too bad to change. Sweet, okay. Right, that is in good shape, that is fine. None of the plastic tabs are broken. The issue is, can you see, just there, there should be a plastic post that passes through the unit, gets in the, and it should come out either side, and that should push on there, and the post goes in there, out there, and locks it into place. Now the issue, being plastic, is it snapped. So I'm going to make a new one out of some threaded rod, because I'm not quite sure how they think that plastic thing is going to stay in place anyway. Create a little rod that goes through, put a nut on the washer on each side, a little bit of thread lock, and that'll hold it in place. And it looks like I haven't lost any fluid anywhere else because it's still sitting in there, so I won't have to bleed the brakes as long as I don't press the brakes. I've a brake booster that's used on all the 453s. Doesn't matter if it's electric or petrol powered. Where's the water dripping coming from? Shut up. Yeah, this pipe on the petrol powered car This part will go to the engine, and the vacuum from the engine creates a vacuum in here, which boosts when you press the brake. It boosts the amount of pressure you put through the brake system, so it's you can actually stop, unlike the woman who owned the car before. But on the electric version, on the end of this, up in the engine bay, there's a pump that just runs, and it senses the pressure. Once the pressure is, the vacuum, when it's got down to a certain vacuum, then it shuts it off and it monitors it. And if the vacuum drops down to a certain level, then it carries on pumping it out. Otherwise, the brakes just aren't as efficient. That seems to have been a bit of a success. Got the little nut bolt through there now, and that's solid. It's a bit of a jaunty angle, but I'll pressure test it later. What I'll do, I'll stick a bit of DOT4 brake fluid in it to stop any air bubbles getting up with the burning fluid of death. It's almost at the max, so it's fine. Never leave the cover off, because this fluid tends to pull water out of the air, which makes it less efficient. So yeah, sweet. Right, you can shut up. Right, brake pedal. Solid as. Well, it's still not happy up there. I think it's because when I turned it on, I had this thing. I had that disconnected, so it was leaking air. Obviously, as it's running, it's ejecting the rest of that. It's made a horrendous mess. Right, okay, we've run Zentree diagnostics. We've got a fail on N127, which claims the vacuum pump for supplying the brake system has malfunctioned. Leakage or defective seal, well, that's because it was unplugged. Radio, ESP, what's that going to be complaining about? Cruise control, okay. Collision assistance, no, it's fine. And obviously the SRS is the airbags. So we clear that. Currently it's saying airbag fault. And also brake issue. So turn the ignition off. Beep beep. Delete the codes. Reran the test. Got a nice little green ticks. We've got a little F for the radio. Not quite sure. GPS antenna. Whatever. ESP. Cruise control unit. I imagine that's probably something to do with the radar that's unplugged. And the airbag system. That's it. That is all fixed. It's not complaining about as much as it was. I did notice the sticker for it. Lost type accident. VIN 452450. Yeah, good try, Copart. Close, but nope. I've reconnected the linkage for the wiper. I've just got to clean the windscreen, so I don't want to put too much stress on this when I test the wiper motor, so I'll just give it a little clean. Now, obviously, never clean your windscreen with this particular product, and this is the only time I'll ever recommend WD-40, but it's great for removing the old adhesive. But the problem is that you do have to clean the windscreen really well afterwards. It does a good job of getting the old crap off. I don't know why they have to use stickers with adhesive that good. You're not going to stay on that long. What are you doing? Okay, clean but greasy. So this is a quick detailer spray. It's not ideal for cleaning a window, but what could possibly go wrong? And that mark there is from the airbag where it's hitting the inside, so I'll get round to that. Now, ideally, what I want to do is clean it with a new, I'll show us a new one there somewhere. That looks new enough. Isopropyl alcohol. Yeah, that removes grease really nicely. Very clean. Now the rest of it. I don't think the inside of that windscreen's ever been clean. So it works, except for the bit where it gets stuck. That could be something to do with the CAN bus and a sensor or something or other. I don't really know. I'll look into it or something. Tomorrow I'll go to Mercedes and order some parts to get rinsed for those. All I've got left to do today is to hit a few things with a big hammer, just to straighten out a few of these faces. That one's slightly skew. I can't really tell if that one's pulled over or not. That one, might have to replace it, might be able to pull it back out. Hard to tell at the moment. There's no creases on it. So yeah, tomorrow I'll go to Mercedes and see how long I have to wait. If you like this sort of nonsense, keep your eye out for the next video.